What item under $50 drastically improved your life? A foldable laptop stand for €15. Always thought you didn't need this stuff. How different from without one can it be, but it does wonders for my neck. Travels everywhere with me now. Also, a 2 meters phone cable. It's the shit. Edit. Good morning to 100 comments. This is the laptop stand. Web links seems it was cheaper because of Amazon Prime back in November, but I'd say €20 is definitely still worth it. I like it because the dark gray metallic color matches my laptop and the aluminium material feels way sturdier than a plastic stand would. I chose a very slim model that's basically just a framework for the laptop, no table or anything, because I mainly need this to take up the least possible space in my backpack as I travel with it every day. As I bought the cable a few years back, the original article isn't on Amazon anymore, but it was literally an Amazon Basics iPhone cable. Right now, they have to seem, and I'm sure there are many others that will do their job just fine. Try a 3 meters phone cable. 3 meters makes phone cables. 3M makes everything. And if they don't make that specific item, they make the plastic, or even the glue, that goes in it. Edit. Or the rubber, or the glass, or the paint, or the glue on the sticker, etc. etc. I work at 3M. This thread made me happy smiley face. It's true though. I've only done construction in 3M, but there are a lot of things going on there. A rubber bristled broom. I have 2 dogs and 2 cats, and my house is all hardwood and tile. A regular broom just sends the fur floating everywhere, but my rubber broom keeps it all nice and tidy and easy to pick up. It works on my area rug and upholstered furniture, too. I didn't know they made those. I have an Alaskan Malamute, so I may have to try that out. A wake-up light alarm clock. The light turns on gradually and wakes you up gradually rather than waking up to obnoxious beeping. Makes the start of my day more positive. What kind do you have? I've been wanting one of these for ages. Generally, any of the Philips ones are popular, but the good ones can be costly. Their most fully featured one is about $200 and constantly goes out of stock. It has great features like alarm scheduling for different days, lifesaver for college students whose classes start at different times depending on the day, and basic sleep tracking. They also have lower-end versions that don't quite have the same feature set but do the same functions. Here are the recommendations from the Wirecutter, a pretty trustworthy source. We bought our Philips one over 7 years ago. It was more than $50, around $100, but so worth it. We don't even use the whale up feature anymore. We use the sunset feature when we go to bed. After years of using the sunset and sunrise alarm features, my husband wakes up naturally around 6 a.m. now, and then I wake up when he gets up. It's amazing and totally worth $100. In my uni house of 4 long-haired girls, we had a sieve-type thing that went over the plug hole which still let water through but caught all the hair to stop it from clogging the drain. Yeah, that definitely cost a lot less than a plumber or us losing our deposit. ETA, thank you for the drain snake recommendations. However, and unfortunately, I can guarantee that having one of these would result in me being chased around the house by my roommate brandishing a foot-long plastic tentacle with 2 months' worth of hair, period blood and bath bomb lumped onto the end of it, and I would not like to experience that. Tub Shroom saved my shitty apartment drain a while back. A million upvotes for Tub Shroom. Affinity Photo on sale for $25. I could leave Photoshop and the whole Adobe Creative Suite nonsense behind me. No more monthly payments. Just these $25 once and I won the thing. Other thing was a used line tool for Architects for €3. Normal price is €25. Making comic panels never was easier. I can't recommend Affinity enough. It's everything you could want from Photoshop without being owned by money-hungry Adobe. Photopea.com is an online Photoshop alternative and it's free. It's only one guy doing all the developing himself. So give him a donation if you can. I do a lot of IT-ish things, so I decided it would be a good idea to get a backpack for my laptop. And backpack means it's kit TIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIII.6-way screwdriver. Done. Chargers and battery packs. Yep. Whatever random crap. Probably. The amount of times I've been the guy with whatever completely basic thing is insane. It's not like the pack is busting with tools. I have my car filled with tools because it would always break down so I could fix it wherever I was, and I would always be made fun of for that until my car ran just fine and I still kept my tools in there, and now I'm the guy with tools when one of my friends' cars don't work or we need it to other stuff, and not just tools, I also have simple materials so I always could get home. If something broke I could fix it and drive home and repair it correctly. I am definitely that person, at work or with family, friends. I have this super old purse that's not that big, and I swear to the gods that it's a legit bag of holding. It can hold everything, and I mean everything. I usually have a spare t-shirt, socks, underwear and leggings in it, a pair of cheap foldable flats, snacks, water, a few basic tools like a small multi-screwdriver, tweezers, some feminine supplies, a few condoms, nail clippers, a tiny flashlight, a pair of hemostats, so many knives, 2 different tarot card decks, the small book to the newer tarot deck, a Harry Potter book, a battery pack, a ton of charging cords for different things, a thick A5 notebook, a little notebook, my pen, pencil and fountain pen case, a few vials of ink for them, a flask of spicy water, a couple lighters, a small box of matches, a camping set of silverware, a little thing of camp soap, a little bag with a travel toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant and Purell, a small pack of baby wipes, some carabiners and zip ties, some Ziploc bags, a deck of poker cards, some paracord, an empty pill bottle in case I have to take out my piercings, a stress ball shaped like a ghost, tiny scissors, a 7 set of D&D dice, a small comb and hair brush, some witchy supplies, my weekly med case, a glasses case, and my drug stash. My drug stash has ibuprofen, acetaminophen, 2 diff allergy meds, generic Pepto pills, caffeine pills, a few 5-hour energy shots, Advil migraine, stomach soothers, nausea pills, anti-itch cream, triple antibiotic cream, Neosporin, eye drops, numbing cream, a tiny pack of tissues, cold meds both day and night, Mucinex, nose spray, and I can't remember what else. Now, most of this stuff are small, tiny, or travel-sized, and grouped together in separate Crown Royal bags. All meds in one, the hygiene supplies in one, the tools, knives, silverware, zips, ties, etc. in one, all the electronics in a Ziploc bag, all the clothes in a Ziploc bag, etc. I have no idea how I get that much in, but I can Tetris it to work. And usually have a little room to spare. I am the doomsday prepper of the family law. And when I go to work or day trips, I take extra food. I have an iFixit repair business toolkit. It's a messenger bag that comes full of basically everything you need to repair anything smallish, including a very nice driver bit set, another set of regular screwdrivers, prying tools, metal and plastic big suction cups, a multimeter, magnetic dry erase board, anti-static mat, digital calipers, and a bunch of other stuff. It has enough extra room for a 14-inch laptop, so I threw in a thick ThinkPad T440p with an aftermarket CPU, upgraded display, and built-in 4G modem. I also added an Ethernet crimping tool and some pens and pencils. I keep the kit in the back of my car. I also have extra long 16-foot jumper cables worth it. You can reach the batteries no matter where they are or how you're parked, an air compressor, a ratchet socket set, rubber gloves, and a 1000-watt inverter in my car. I've used my gear to fix laptops, including the ThinkPad, change car headlights, jump vehicles, fight the post office about an envelope they said was too thick, and all kinds of more or less mundane shenanigans. I'm in a similar position, except I work for a shitty residential renovation outfit that basically expects me to be able to do everybody's job, even if I'm slow as shit at it. That lets my boss use me as the clean-up guy when our trades fuck up and he is too chicken shit to make em fix it, or when a client is being a cheap fuck. I also don't get paid well, which means my 25-year-old flatbed work truck is also my daily driver. Mind you, this is an extended cab truck, with 2 gang boxes on the deck, 2 standard pickup boxes on the deck, and 2 underbody boxes. I've got more tools just in my truck than any given crew on any of my job sites. The sheer number of times I've been able to chime in, "Oh, you need 4x. Gimme 1 second, it's in the truck." I've busted out chargers, bottle openers, wine openers, spare clothes, feminine hygiene products, trauma kit, freeze-dried food with a mess kit and stove. Hell, one time I busted out my fucking mag drill in my vape store for the dude to use, exposed ceiling with steel beams. It's fucking hilarious when you have whatever random thing would really make somebody's life easier. American here and recently got an electric kettle. Used to just microwave water. This is a game changer for not just tea but so many more things: oatmeal, pasta, sous vide up to temp. Use it more than expected. Edit clarification. I don't drink a lot of tea. Maybe 1 to 2 cups week, mainly at the office when I was there. Although more post-kettle purchase. We were gifted some Cryo brew for Xmas, which lead us to using a French press again. Side note: Cryo brew is like coffee but it's cacao grounds and is amazing. This lead to boiling water in a pot and then getting an electric kettle. The only time I'd microwave water is for 1 cup of tea, approximately 10 per years at home. As a Brit, I cannot imagine life without a kettle. I've never been to a house that doesn't have one. My eyes bulged when I read that. Used to microwave water. WTF, open mouth smile. Gonna sound silly, but a good set of 3 different sized stainless steel whisks. You would not believe how much easier making sauces and eggs are with these. Also a whiteboard to keep on the fridge, makes it easier to note down what you are low on or out of. Edit. Also, a weighted blanket. Reduced my nighttime anxiety attacks by a lot. People are asking, so the blanket is Tranquility, cool to the touch, 20 pounds, and the whisks are Mainstays brand. I see a good set sometimes when I visit my brother, he's a professional. I'm no thief, mind you, but these utensils. That's a whisk I'm willing to take. A bike helmet. Crashes are inevitable if you bike often enough in a city. When I had my first hard crash, my bike helmet was the difference between being bruised and sore and having to pay for hundreds and hundreds of dollars in emergency dental work. Your face, teeth, and brain are worth the investment. For the ask of how a helmet saved my teeth, think about what it looks like to smack your face off the pavement. Now think of the protrusion of a helmet from your forehead. When you hit the ground face first, the helmet takes the brunt of the collision, not your nose and teeth. Without the helmet, it's just pure face to pavement, and you're not coming out of that with a good smile. Replace it after a crash. Helmets are rated for 1 collision. After that, they're done.